Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making air fryer honey barbecue chicken and seasoned potatoes. Alright, I'm starting out in a Ziploc bag. I have some red skin potatoes I diced up into little dices. And it's roughly about 2.5 to 3 pounds of potatoes. Our potatoes are going to take longer to cook, so they're going to go in first. I'm going to put some olive oil in the bag, just enough to coat the potatoes. And I'm just going to close this up and give this a good mix. And this will give us golden brown potatoes. That olive oil in it. It'll also help our spices stick. Okay, now I'm going to season this. You can season your potatoes with anything you like. I'm using this here McCormick's Himalayan pink salt, black pepper, and garlic seasoning. I'm going to sprinkle some of that down in the bag. Probably about a tablespoon or so. We're going to close this up and mix that all together. And I might go in as the potatoes are air frying and hit them with a little more seasoning, because we're going to give them a shake while they're in there halfway through the frying process to make sure everybody gets good heat and air exposure. Alright, now I'm using my Ninja air fryer with the dual basket technology. I'm starting with the first basket. I'm going to go ahead and dump my potatoes in there. These are going to have to cook a little longer. And I'm going to get them into the air fryer. Alright, in my second basket I have 3 chicken breasts, and I'm not going to do anything to them just yet. We're going to get them in there air frying. So I'm going to get that into the air fryer and we'll move on to the next step. Right now our potatoes are going to take about 35 minutes. So I'm going to set number 1 to air fry, and I'm going to bump my temperature up to 400, and we're going to set the time at 35 minutes. And I'll check that at about 30 minutes. Now our second one, it's going to take about 20 minutes. So I'm going to set that on air fry. We'll set that on roast. I'm going to leave the temperature at 375, and I'm going to set my time at 20 minutes. Now since our potatoes are going to take longer to cook, we're going to push the smart match. That'll cook the potatoes, and once they get down to 15 minutes, then the chicken will kick in and get cooking. And when the chicken cooks for about 10 minutes, I'll go in and bring it back, and we'll add the barbecue sauce and the seasoning. Alright, my potatoes have gone for 15 minutes, and I took them out and shook them around periodically. And my chicken's gone for 10 minutes. It don't look too exciting right now, does it? But now we're going to make it exciting. I'm going to start out with a little bit of cayenne pepper. And if you have little ones at home, you might want to leave this out, because we don't want to see no baby tears. Just give it a light coating. I'm going to take some honey, and my kids were messing around. I got some peanut butter on the bottle. That's alright, that ain't going on a chicken. I'm going to drizzle some honey over the chicken. Even if I would have seen that peanut butter on there, guys, I would have wiped that off before I put the honey in a video. And I'm going to take some store-bought barbecue sauce. You can use any brand you like. I'm just using Walmart's original. And I'm going to dump that down over top of the chicken. And I'm just going to grab a plastic spoon and smear that around. Just take the back of the spoon and smear it around on there. Well, now my chicken has 10 more minutes to go, and my potatoes have 10 more minutes to go. They should get done at the same time. I'm just going to spread my chicken out a little bit and get some barbecue sauce down in there. So we'll get this back in here, we'll get it going. After 10 minutes I'll check it for temperature with a meat thermometer. Alright, my chicken's reading about 130. It's not quite done yet, so we're going to give it a few more minutes. But I'm also going to give the potatoes a few more minutes, because that'll make them extra crispy. So I'm going to set that on air broil, 450, and we're going to set our time for 5 minutes. And my chicken I'm going to set on roast, and I'm going to set the temperature at 375 and set the time at 5 minutes. I'm going to press the match cook and start. Alright, I checked my chicken with the meat thermometer. It's done. It wound up taking 30 minutes for it to get done. I underestimated the size of the chicken breast. This is ready to go. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. I went ahead and served a little extra barbecue sauce over the chicken. Let me try these potatoes first, guys. Crispy on the outside, creamy on the inside. That seasoning's coming through really well seasoned. Let me try the chicken. As you can see, it's really tender. It's moist. Really tender and moist. Get a little kick of heat from that cayenne pepper. You get the sweetness of the honey. And you get the tangy sweet of the barbecue sauce. Guys, that's really delicious, and it was really easy. Alright, there you have it. Air fryer barbecue chicken and seasoned potatoes. Thanks for watching, and remember, love what you eat and eat what you love.